morning. Hello everybody. Well, actually it's not morning anymore, it's afternoon. I've been doing some video editing for the better part of the day, and I lost a voiceover video. So I have to do it all over again, and I'm a little bit bummed out, but you know what, mistakes happen and I'm still new and learning. So we'll just do it one more time. I was cooking and I was making a wonderful dish, all without a recipe. I just had some leftover stuff and I bought some shiitake mushrooms at the market, and I thought I'd make a stir fry. So what I came up with was where is it? A shiitake, a Mexican shiitake stir fry. And I'm not gonna talk here forever and ever, so let's just start the video, and I explain to you what I did, and it will work out really well, I promise you. So here it goes. I'm just gonna start. So right now I'm heating up my trusty bake fat wok. It goes really quick, it gets hot very fast, and I can do oil-free cooking because of this baby. So you need really good cookware if you want to do oil-free cooking. It is worth the price, and I never regretted it. So I put some water in here to check if it's hot enough. It's all bubbly, so it's wonderful. I'm adding my onions. This is one large sweet onion cut into rings. You can cut it any way you want. There's really whatever you like. And now I'm speeding the whole thing up and brown it. The browning part will take about 15 minutes. I didn't use a timer, but it's around that time. Whenever I see some dark brown spots on the bottom of the pan, I do add a little bit water to it to loosen it up, and then the brown parts will get infused into the onions, and it really gives a nice flavor. So this whole video is about 11 minutes long. I did speed ahead quite a bit of time. I did cut up all my veggies the day before. I left them in the fridge. So on the day when I was cooking this, it didn't take long at all, and I had a really good meal. I just added a little bit water here and there, and you can see how the brown stuff comes off from the pan and goes into the onions. If you want, you could add some liquid smoke already now, or some other liquid flavors like soy sauce, if you want to add some soy sauce or tamari, to give the onions a little bit of a different flavor. But I do like fried onions just the way they are. I always liked onions. So it is getting nice and brown. I do use liquid smoke in this recipe. I bought this one just in a regular grocery store. There are different flavors. So now I'm adding my red bell peppers. It's about 4 cups of red bell peppers. You know, it's not 4 cups, it's 1 pound. 1 pound of sweet red bell peppers cut into rings. And they don't need too much time for cooking. And I have already cut up my shiitake mushrooms. I did cut a few up in half here and there, but mostly I leave them just the way they are. That's 1 pound of the mushrooms. When you make stir fries, what kind of sauces do you use? Do you mix your own sauce, or do you buy sauce in the store? What flavors? More sweet, more sour, more spicy? Let me know. So now I added my carrots. I had some leftover shredded carrots in the fridge, and garlic. This is 1 large major baked garlic clove. And the carrots, I don't know how much it was. Let me see if I have it on my notes. Yeah, 1 cup of carrots. So that looks pretty good. It cooks down really nicely. It's all getting soft. This is Mexican spice. I mix up my own spice. If you don't have it, just use some cumin, some cayenne pepper or paprika, more paprika. This is paprika. You can use some chili powder, even some turmeric. But you can buy any Mexican spice in every grocery store. So 1 pound of shiitake mushrooms. If you don't like the shiitake, you can use any kind you like. I do play around with the temperatures quite a bit too. Sometimes I make it hotter, then less hotter. This is smoked liquid smoke, and I use about 2/4 teaspoon. It is pretty potent, so start very little and you can always add more later. Some water to clean off my pan, and then I add my zucchinis. I had 2 small zucchinis left over. If you don't have zucchinis, you can use any vegetables you can think of. You can use peas or corn. There's so many other vegetables, I don't even know all the names. So then I add my ground veggie crumble. This brand I had here today was Mexican flavored veggie crumble, and it was from, if I say it correctly, Eve's. You can buy that in any store, any superstore, grocery, Save on Food, Safeway, whatever. You will find it everywhere. It goes really nice if you want to make a pasta sauce, bolognese, or you add it in. There's so many possibilities to use this. So now I'm just cooking it all down a little bit. Then I will add some tomato paste. I had this on the side with some rice, but you can use it on mashed potatoes. Actually, any way you want. Sometimes when I'm lazy and I don't have anything cooked ready, I just toast up a slice of bread, make it really crunchy, and then I add stuff like that on my bread. Like an open-faced sandwich. As I said before, I do cook mostly without a recipe. It doesn't work all the time, but most of the time. So there was a taste test, and I will add some salt to it. Here's my 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I add a little bit more tomato paste later. Now I'm adding my flavored vinegar. I do use that quite often. It gives it a little different flavor every time. I use a different variety. This one is the fig passion. No, where is the name? Mission fig. So some green stuff for the looks of it, and that's about it. So when I grab my plate, you can't see the rice on it because the light is so weird, but there is rice on it, and I enjoyed it very much. I tried to have some leftovers the next day, but they were all gone. There was nothing left in the fridge. So here it is. Thank you so much. I'm gonna talk to you soon again. I will give you a new video next week. Please put your thumbs up, and until I see you next week, as always, tschüss.